The art of traditional storytelling in Japan is rakugo, and this play, Kaidan Chibusa no Enoki, was created by the famous storyteller Sanyūtei Encho. It first appeared in a Tokyo newspaper and was then staged in 1897. The word Kaidan means ghost story, and the remainder of the title refers to the end of the tale in which a child is nurtured on the sap of the hackberry elm tree rather than breast milk. This play is particularly well known for its hayagawari, quick changes, in which one actor, often with the help of identically dressed stand-ins, alternates between a number of different characters. In this play, the actor Nakamura Kanzaburo XVIII plays 4 different roles: the painting master Shigenobu, his servant Shosuke, the petty villain Sanji, and at the end of the drama, the creator of this play, Sanyūtei Encho. This performance was staged in Tokyo's Kabuki-za in August, one of the hottest months, when, according to tradition, the audience can be chilled by a frightening ghost story. The first scene takes place at Mukojima in Edo. People have come to view the cherry blossoms and are making merry at a tea stall by the banks of the Sumida River. Okiku, the tea house waitress, greets the fan maker Takeroku. Takeroku, you must be making a lot of money today, and you're looking as young as ever. As you know, my business is making fans, but nowadays people who come to view the flowers just want to drink and eat. People of refined taste are rare. But there's nothing I can do. I feel exactly the same way. Oseki, the wife of a noted artist Shigenobu, enters. A maidservant, Ohana, is carrying Oseki's newly born child. Oseki is played by Nakamura Fukusuke. Look, mistress, it's the best time to see the Mukojima cherry blossoms. Aren't they beautiful? They really are beautiful. Not having been out for a while, this is so refreshing. But Ohana, you're more interested in the tea stall than the cherry blossoms, aren't you? Well, not really, but if we're too early, Shosuke won't catch us up. Let's take a break. I see. That's what you really want. Let's go. Ah, Okiku, it's your birthday today, isn't it? The audience applauds because it really is the actor Nakamura Kosanza's birthday. 90 years old, we offer our congratulations. You've got to 90 and your hair's as black as ever. Oh, the young mistress, isn't it? Ah, Takeroku, I haven't seen you for a long time. Yes, it's nice to see you. And you've brought your son to see the flowers. How he's grown. What's his name? Mayotaro. What a nice name. And it's amazing how pretty you are, even after giving birth. Oh, Takeroku, you're such a flatterer. And Ohana, as pretty as always. Are you and your mistress alone? No, the servant Shosuke's just gone to a brush shop for his master, but will catch us up soon. Is the master at home? Yes, he was planning to come and see the flowers and visit Umewaka's grave in Moppoji Temple, but my husband suddenly got some work in, and so we've had to come alone.
を頼まれたとやらで仕方なしに私どもだけで参りましてござります。
I see. The master Shigenobu is the most prestigious artist in Edo. He must be busy. But I heard that the master was from the samurai class. Is that true? Yes. He used to be a samurai named Mayojima Yosoji. But when he was young, he became very fond of art and people got to know him. It was at that time that my uncle was in service to the same household as the guardian of the clan's money. Then 2,000 gold pieces of that money was stolen. My husband, witnessing all that, felt the transience of a samurai's life and decided to give up his warrior status. He changed name to Hishikawa Shigenobu and took up the painter's brush. I had no idea about such a calamity. Please forgive me for having made you talk about it. No, there's no need to apologize. Two drunken samurai appear. My, that's a good-looking woman. Lucky to find such a good one. Hey, you come along with us. What are you doing? This lady here is the wife of the famous Edo painter Hishikawa Shigenobu. Please don't treat her like that. What do you mean? Treat her badly? Get out of the way or I'll cut you down. Unlike a woman, you're so strong. Just who do you think you are? Butting in like that, throwing your weight around. That wasn't my intention, but seeing such an outrage, I just came up to greet you. What? Greet us? That's no way to greet someone. Attacking without a word, what a coward. We'll get you for that. What idiots. Thank you for saving me. It was nothing at all, but I'm glad you weren't hurt. If I may make so bold, may I know your name? My name is not worth declaring, but I'm sure we'll meet again. But if we simply part like this, I may not get another chance to thank you. When you are next out, perhaps you could treat me to some tea. Just a moment. I'm the wife of Hishikawa Shigenobu from Yanagishima. What's that? The wife of the master Hishikawa. My name is Isogai Namie. I have been studying art, and if you could arrange for me to meet the master, I would be extremely grateful. The role is played by Nakamura Hashinosuke. That's easily arranged. Please come with me now. No, not today. But you should depart before the ruffians return. Indeed, the master will also be worried. You should go quickly. I'll be getting along too. In that case, Takeroku, if you meet Shosuke, please tell him that we've gone home. Yes, I'll tell him. Well, goodbye. Please take care as you go. Sir, I thank you for your kindness. I shall leave now. Can you wait a minute? That lady, are you and she on close terms? Yes, I often visit the master Hishikawa's house. I have a favor to ask of you. Would you listen? If I can be of any help. In fact, I have been studying art in the hope of becoming Master Hishikawa's pupil. I was wondering whether you could help me. I see. I'm impressed that you have the good taste to wish to study with Master Hishikawa. I would be happy to intercede on your behalf. I'm most grateful. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I've yet to do anything for you. But thanks anyway. Where are you living? Close by. Here you are. Shosuke, the servant, enters. He is played by Nakamura Kanzaburo. Takeroku, it's nice to see you looking well. Have you seen the mistress? You're late, Shosuke. There was an incident here involving 2 drunkards. That samurai there stepped in to help. You should thank him. I don't know what has happened, but I thank you anyway. But where is she? She's gone home. Shouldn't you catch up with her? But the master has asked me to go on an errand to Moppoji Temple. Working hard as usual. Oh, can you tell the master that I'll pay him a visit tomorrow? Tomorrow? Yes, I'll pass that on. Then, if you'll excuse me. In that case, Isogai, we'll meet again tomorrow. I leave it in your hands. The petty thief Sanji appears, played by the same actor who was playing Shosuke, Nakamura Kanzaburo. Isogai is pleased that his plans seem to be falling into place. That's definitely him. Sanji, too, has plans of his own. The second act takes place at the house of the master painter Hishikawa Shigenobu. A village headman and a chief parishioner are being entertained by one of Shigenobu's apprentices and the maid Ohana. Please don't stand on ceremony. Ohana, more sake. I feel awkward being treated so warmly when we've come to ask a favor. Yes, really, but let me give you another drop. I'm sorry to have kept you both waiting. I am the master, Hishikawa's new apprentice. My name is Isogai Namie. Regarding the painting of the ceiling of the Nanzo-in temple, the master is very happy to undertake such a commission. He'll do it then. Really? Well, that is a relief. The Nanzo-in at Takada is an old temple of the Shingon sect. Recently, the parishioners have paid for the reconstruction, from the main hall right through to the living quarters. They wanted Master Hishikawa to paint the ceiling of the main hall, and so we're pleased to have managed to persuade him. We made frequent calls, but it's been worth the effort. While the newborn child cries, Hishikawa himself comes to greet them. This role, too, is played by Kanzaburo. We thank you for so generously undertaking our request. So you are willing to come to the Nanzo-in temple to paint the ceiling? Indeed. To fulfill this task, I would travel even 100 leagues. We're very relieved to hear that. By the way, I have been thinking about the ceiling painting and have decided to paint 2 dragons, male and female. 2 dragons. That would be excellent. Master, I don't want to trouble you, but would it be possible for you to complete the painting by the 15th day of next month? The truth is, there is a memorial service on the 16th. Would that be possible? Indeed. Let's do that. Very obliging. Then I shall leave immediately. Must you leave right away? I would like to start work on my painting as soon as possible. Where is Shosuke? He's gone on an errand, but should be back soon. When he returns, tell him to catch up with me with a change of clothes. Fetch a palanquin for me. If you need a palanquin, there's one waiting for us by the gate. Please take that. It's already nightfall. Couldn't you go tomorrow morning? If I leave it until morning, it'll be too hot. In the summer, it's cooler to travel at night. Let me hold him a while. What are you crying for? There, there. Crying like that, he must be sad that you're leaving. He's so innocent. He doesn't understand that. He stopped crying. Now, be a good boy. Who will prepare your meals? I'll ask Shosuke. There'll only be women in the house, so Namie, you're in charge while I'm away. I understand perfectly. Then both of you, shall we leave? Please take care. Has the young master fallen asleep? Mistress, you should retire for the night. Thank you. You must be tired too. You can both go to bed. Mistress, we wish you good night. Good night. Ah, Mayotaro, do you need feeding? Mistress, who is that? Have you gone to bed? Oh, it's you, Namie. Thank you for all your work today. I'm fine. Please retire for the night. Thank you. The baby seems to be sleeping well. Then I shall be off. I'll be off. Oh, that hurts. It's a pain in my stomach. Fortunately, I've got some medicine here. What are you doing? I want you to grant my wish. I know this is both wrong and immoral, but I was born with manly desires. I want to spend one night with you as man and wife. Fate has given you my heart. Please take pity on me. Please. Grant my wish. I never expected to hear such a thing. I'm your master's wife. It would be so disloyal. How can you say this? Then you reject me. Of course. Then you leave me no choice. What are you doing? What are you doing? I've opened my heart. If you reject me, I'll kill your baby and then myself. I'll cut open my stomach right here. How will the baby's death be of any help to you? Then you'll grant my wish? But I have a husband. How can I possibly say yes? Then I'll have to kill your child. Well, say it now. Let me know your answer. Mistress, mistress. Oh, here you are. I was surprised to hear that the master left so quickly for Takada. I'm so glad you've returned. I'd better leave for Takada right away. It's already late. Why don't you leave tomorrow? Can't do that. Ohana told me that the master wanted me to hurry with his clothes. He'll scold me if I'm late. The women will be all alone. But Namie is here. But that Namie. No need to worry. Come to think of it, handsome young Namie alone in the house surrounded by women. How dangerous. The revolving stage is said to have been used in Japan before any other country, and its invention is credited to the playwright Namiki Shozo I in 1758. The scene changes to a restaurant where drunken men are making merry. Hey, are you crazy? Making such a noise. No matter how many times I call, nobody can hear. Keep the noise down. Please don't complain. These people are customers. Customers or no customers, I'll shut you up. Thrash us? How scary. We paid for this room. Mind your own business. You may have paid for the room, but can't you think about the other customers? Idiots. Run away, why don't you? And you too. When I ran out of sake and called you, why didn't you reply? But we couldn't hear you. We'll bring some straight away. Please forgive us. I can't wait. I'll have what's left. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Is this room free now? Clear it up quickly. Isogai Namie appears. There's one more to come. Please prepare the dishes I ordered. Master, is that you, Master? Sanji, what are you doing here? I could ask the same of you. What are you doing here? You were serving the Tani household until you and I happened to steal those 2,000 pieces of gold. Quiet. Walls have ears. We can't risk being caught. When we parted, I gave you hush money. What sort of man are you? I know what you're saying, but I've spent the lot. Now I'm in trouble. So what a stroke of luck meeting you here. Master, could you spare a little more? That's a bit difficult. But once you've spent this money, you'd better turn over a new leaf. Better start a business or something. Thanks, Master. I'll put this to good use. By the way, where are you living now? Here and there. I don't have a fixed address. What are you hiding? If you won't say, then I will. The place is Koume in Narihira, a stylish house in the middle of Tambo by the embankment at Oshiage. With a fine view of the Tenjin River, you're the artist Shigenobu's apprentice, aren't you? How do you know that? Set a thief to catch a thief, they say. Then there's the beauty. Your enemy spread the rumor about your relationship with the wife. That's what I've heard. If you know that, I've no reason to hide anything. If you keep your mouth shut and all goes well, you won't do so badly. If you're as easygoing as that, I'll be your accomplice. Master, a man named Shosuke has arrived. Really? Then show him in. What? Shosuke's come? In that case, I'll be off. The audience laughs because Kanzaburo will, of course, be playing that role too. I won't breathe a word. Hey, Shosuke, the master's waiting. Come up. Oh, all right. I'll come down first. Ah, master. I've been waiting for you. Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I really had to rush to get here. It's this. The master is staying at the temple now, and it's difficult for him to get his meals. So I'd like you to take him a meal from this restaurant. Take a meal to the master? How kind of you. Shosuke, you should take a drink too. What? You're treating me too? I won't drink. And why not? Because when I left Yanagishima, the mistress asked me to take care of the master. I like sake, but I'm really obliged to the master. If I drink a lot now, it would be a sign of disloyalty. Well done, Shosuke. The master must have real confidence in you. But today, I'm here, the master's apprentice. If you fail to perform your duty, I'll serve the master in your place. So don't worry and take a drink. So if I get drunk, you'll take my place? You'll serve the master? Of course I will. Then I'll take up your kind offer. In that case, I'd love some. It's been a while. Please prepare the meal to take out. Recently, Shosuke, I've been really obliged to you. I'd like to give you something. Take this and buy yourself some clothes or something. I can't take that. Being treated to this is more than enough. Don't say that. It's only 5 gold pieces. Stop it. Stop it. If it was a penny or 2, I wouldn't refuse. But if I take that, I'll get into trouble. To tell the truth, I've been moved by your trustworthiness. Can't we exchange a cup? Won't you become my blood brother? What did you say? Well, actually, I was once a retainer in service to a certain daimyo lord. But I was a bit restricted in that job and had a few savings, so I became the master Hishikawa's apprentice. I am happy now, but unfortunately I have no relatives. I'm hoping to earn some money in the future by buying some farmland. That's what I thought, but I was a samurai and don't know how to farm. So if I had a brother like you to help, I could learn all about farming. What a fine man. So young, but your heart's in the right place. Then you'll agree? This field's good for early ripening. That one's late, so it's no good. I can tell you all that. Nothing easier. I'm really grateful. Oh, now we should drink to our new brotherhood. So, now we'll be brothers? Indeed we will. Shosuke, you won't break your promise, will you? Of course I won't. Drink up, drink up. And here's your 5 gold pieces too. I really shouldn't, but in these circumstances... Thank you so much. Like you, my parents and siblings are all dead, and now I've come down in the world like a monkey that's fallen out of a tree. I'm happy to have a younger brother like you. It's been 9 years since I started serving the master. I have no relatives of my own. My parents are dead. Now I'm lucky enough to get this money. I can hold a memorial service for them. Then the master was still in service to the Akimoto clan. He was a samurai named Mayojima Yosoji. Hey, Shosuke. Did you say the master was in service to the Akimoto clan and his name was Mayojima Yosoji? Is that true? Yes, he was a samurai with a stipend of 250 bales of rice. I'm serious, I wouldn't lie. Shosuke, I mean brother, this is so important. That man with the name Mayojima Yosoji was my father's murderer. Please help me take my revenge. What? The master was your father's enemy? My father was a samurai in the same household. His name was Isogai Yukie. He had a quarrel with the samurai named Mayojima Yosoji, who ambushed him and killed him. Then Mayojima Yosoji disappeared. I secretly looked for him, but now I was shocked to hear your story. I can't live knowing that he is my father's murderer. As you're now my brother, he's just as much your enemy too. Have some sympathy, some compassion. Please help me. Strike my enemy. Poor man. Here, I'll give this back to you. Returning the money? You mean to refuse? But just think about it. No matter how wretched your situation, I owe the master so much. I can't do such a terrible thing as kill him. Now I'm starting to regret accepting your hospitality. Then you were lying when we pledged to become brothers. No, I wasn't lying, but you agreed that brothers should support each other. That's all very well, but it's the master. I have revealed my secret. If you refuse, I'm sorry, but I shall have to take your life. No, please wait. Will you attack my enemy? Shall I take your life? Well? Shosuke, will you attack my enemy? Sorry to have kept you waiting. My, you nearly scared me to death. The following scene is the Tajima Bridge in Ochiai village. The offstage drum motif represents the sound of flowing water. Shosuke enters with a box of food for his master. He calls to Namie. Shosuke, that you? Where's the master? He was here, watching fireflies and drinking. What are you doing? Just lend me your ear. Now it's my ear you want. You want me to help you do what? If you won't, then I'll cut you down. The master's coming. You promised, so you have to help. Shigenobu the artist now enters, reciting a Noh verse. In this scene, the actor Kanzaburo alternates between the roles of Shosuke and Shigenobu. Where can Shosuke have got to? I have heard that fireflies gather at Ochiai. Or is that the morning star flying in the heavens? Wet with dew, grasses bow to earth. How fine indeed this view. Who are you? Who are you? Shosuke, where are you? Shosuke, mention a word about this and I'll take your life. You mustn't be recognized. Cover yourself with this straw mat, quickly. As Shosuke escapes, he bumps into Sanji, also played by Kanzaburo. We're to understand that in the pitch darkness, although they know someone is there, Sanji and Namie cannot see each other. This wordless pantomime is known as dammari. The tension between the protagonists is suggested by the stop-motion Mie poses. Hold it right there. In the moonlight, Sanji examines a medicine case which Namie has dropped. The final scene of Act 2 takes place at the main hall of the Nanzo-in Temple. The parishioners are looking at Shigenobu's new painting of the two dragons. It really has been painted well. As you'd expect, Hishikawa Shigenobu is really skillful. It's truly marvelous brushwork. Even though he's yet to paint the eyes, the dragons seem to be alive. As you see, the master has only the eyes left to complete the painting. Perhaps we don't understand much about painting, but they say the eyes are the most important part. He wishes to draw the eyes late at night when his mind is calm. He has gone out to refresh himself. Then is he out now? No, he's back, but is now talking with the abbot. Shosuke rushes in. It's terrible, it's terrible. Shosuke, what's terrible? Tell us what the matter is. The master. He's been killed. Don't be ridiculous. This is no time for jokes. It's no joke. A villain has killed the master at Tajima Bridge. I don't understand that at all. The master returned a short while ago. He's inside talking with the abbot. Just come back? Inside, talking? That was quick. So his ghost's back already. The master will soon be here. How scary. This scene is accompanied by the Takemoto narrator and shamisen player. He sings, "Though it may fade, the dew at Ochiai is captured in a drawing." The abbot enters, unaware that the drifting spectral figure with whom he is about to speak is the master's spirit and not Shigenobu himself. Master Shigenobu, for some time now you have been working day and night. Decorating this ceiling, you have painted a pair of dragons. At last, you are to complete the painting by drawing in the eyes. For me, there is no greater expression of joy than this. I beg your pardon. I see. The master is also pleased with his work. Indeed, indeed. Then would the master care to enter? We will watch the completion of the painting. He concentrates on drawing these male and female dragons. With one stroke he adds the eyes. In this world, without compare, is Nanzo-in Temple. The eyes of the male and female dragons have been completed. The painting is now finished. I am happy. I am overjoyed indeed. The smiling Shigenobu, in a swirl of incense, fades entirely away. The petrified Shosuke reappears. There's no doubt that was the master Shigenobu. A splendid painting. My master. Praise to the Amida Buddha. Praise to the Amida Buddha. The last act takes place at the house of the deceased Shigenobu. "100 days have passed since his death, and a memorial service has been held for the murdered artist. We've been so busy today. It's 100 days since the master's death. There have been so many guests. The mistress is with them at the family shrine. Oseki is heard announcing that the guests are leaving. These last 100 days have passed like a dream. Thank you for inviting us to the memorial service today. I thank you for coming to the service. We shall leave now. We have far to go, so we will also excuse ourselves. Are the guests leaving? Oh, it's you, Takeroku. I am very grateful for all you have done. That conversation we had 2 or 3 days ago, have you thought about it? Thought about what? Deciding whether to remarry. You're a widow, but you're still young and beautiful. The people will start to gossip. I think Namie would be a good choice. Namie has bribed him to say this, but he recovers himself. I've always thought he's a kind man. If you would consider him, I'd do anything to help. Thank you for your kind words. It's a concern for my son Mayotaro as well, so I shall have to think carefully about it. I understand. Well, I shall see you again tomorrow. It's not clear what I should do. This is something I shall have to think about. The ruffian Sanji enters. Namie is calling for Shosuke. Shosuke, come in, come in. The memorial service is over. Now we can eat meat and drink. I've had so much today, couldn't drink another drop. At Tajima Bridge in Ochiai, you helped me to take revenge upon my father's enemy, Shigenobu. No, don't say that. Not knowing I'm the guilty one who killed her husband, Oseki has asked me to take over the Hishikawa artist name. So I have a favor to ask you. Please listen. Not another favor. It's that baby, Mayotaro. He seems to be glaring at me accusingly. If he reaches adulthood, he'll know I'm his father's enemy and get me. So can't you kill him for me? What are you saying? How can an innocent baby be glaring at you? Just think, poor thing. Please leave him alone. I have to nip this in the bud. They say that if your pillow's too high, you can't sleep, so just kill him for me. Sorry, I can't do that. Just can't. Then you refuse? I just can't. This is an important request. If you refuse, then I'll just have to take your life. Not again. Then you'll do it? Or shall I take your life? Why won't you do it? What a man. You. Then how shall I do it? Oseki's breast milk is no good, so she needs a wet nurse. There's someone your sister knows, a big shot who lives near Hatagaya. Their land brings in 200 bales of rice and he's got 10 horses, really rich. Recently his daughter-in-law gave birth to a boy, but it died. Now her breasts are full and she doesn't know what to do. Oseki trusts you, so she'll be pleased. Just take Mayotaro to Tsunohazu village in Yotsuya and throw him into the waterfall at Juniso Shrine. Poor baby. I'll give you 20 gold pieces. Oseki, just the person. There's something I'd like to ask you. What would that be? It's about the wet nurse for the boy. Fortunately, Shosuke here happens to know someone who could help. Shosuke, where was that? Here. What are you saying? It's in Hatagaya, and the family is wealthy, right, Shosuke? They've got 250 horses and 10 fields. No. The land's worth 250 bales, and they've got 10 horses. It's Shosuke's acquaintance, so there's nothing to worry about. For the boy's sake, you should hurry. How about taking him today? So, Shosuke, will you do that for me? Well, I like children. I will. Then I'll entrust him to you. Heaven help me. Yes. I'll help the boy. He'll be sad to part from his mother, though. If he gets hungry on the way, give him some of these sweets. And mistress, I hope you'll keep well, too. Stop sniffling and leave before it gets dark. Come on, Shosuke. Hurry, off you go. There's nothing for it. You'll have to part from your mother. Yes, mistress? Will you leave? I'm going. You will look after him, won't you? He's taking him to a friend. There's no need to worry at all. I know, but even so... Sanji has overheard everything. Well, master? Sanji, come for more money? What a greeting. It's not money today. I've got something I want you to buy. Depending on what it is, I might just do that. What is it? It's this. It was the misty moonlit night of the 13th of the 6th month. By the forest at Ochiai, at Tajima Bridge, there, beside a dead body, I found this medicine case and recognized the lacquer work. Both the woman and the household. I've heard all about what you've been up to. And I'm sorry to tell you, this medicine case is the proof. So are you willing to buy it? As you speak so plainly, there's no point in trying to hide it. How much? At least 300 gold pieces. If you don't like it, I'll get the mistress to buy it. Are you going to betray me? Then you'll buy it? Then make up your mind and buy it. All right. As you wish, I'll buy it. I knew you would. So you're going to kill me? You've got me at a disadvantage, and you've certainly got some nerve. But I can't let you come and threaten me whenever you like. I'll have to kill you. Coming here, I was prepared for this. If I'm killed, then I will send you to the scaffold too. Strike me if you can. As I thought, Sanji's as plucky as ever. I'll offer you 100 gold pieces, but I have a favor too. Namie has asked him to make sure that both the baby and Shosuke are killed. He rushes to catch up with them. The final scene takes place by the great waterfall at Juniso Shrine at Tsunohasu village. The narrator tells of the shrine here in the district of Yotsuya. The sound of the great waterfall reverberates among the mountains. Sanji arrives hot foot. That man, it must be Shosuke coming this way. The narrator tells of how he has hurried here, making his way through the bushes and bamboo leaves. We hear that, unknowingly, the kind-hearted Shosuke heads for the waterfall, carrying the precious reminder of his master. It's getting dark. Despite asking the way in this darkness, I've no idea where I am. It's dark and I can't see a thing, but from that sound, the basin of the waterfall must be deep. Don't cry, don't cry. I've got some sweets. I'll chew one for you. Just a moment. Little boy, please listen to what Shosuke is going to tell you. That terrible Namie has forced me to agree to kill you. I thought that I could save you by escaping, thought I could help you. But, having to look after you, there was no way I could make a living. I'll have to let you go hungry, and even when you grow up, you'll never be free from that fellow, Namie. No matter how miserable, while you're still too young to understand, perhaps it would be best to die in this waterfall. Little baby. We're told he looks affectionately into the baby's face. Not knowing that he'll be killed, he's smiling. Oh, poor thing. He holds the baby close as he tries to summon up his courage. Praise to the Amida Buddha. Suddenly the sky clouds over. As we hear of the petrified Shosuke, the spirit of Shigenobu appears in the waterfall, holding the child.
Shosuke! Shosuke!
You have been foolish to oppose me and to allow yourself to be used by that villain Namie. What is more, you have tried to kill the child, and that is difficult to forgive. However, if you mend your ways and nurse Mayotaro until he grows up, I will forgive you. And if you take revenge on my enemy, I will save you now. Of that, harbor not the slightest doubt. As the child flies back to Shonosuke's arms, we hear that Shigenobu fades with the wind. My master, I have the baby boy. I will do my best to save him. I shall do my best to strike down Namie. Baby boy, come along with me. We hear how Sanji is waiting to attack him. Stand-in actors appear in both roles as Kanzaburo plays both Sanji and Shosuke. What are you going to do to me? I am doing what Namie ordered. This stylized fight is called tachimawari. The stop-motion mie poses are indicative of the tension between them.
drum represents the supernatural as Shigenobu reappears to restrain the evil Sanji. Shosuke is free to make his escape with the baby. Namie appears. Is this the body of Sanji? I'll get you, Shosuke. In a stylized technique known as Rennibiki, he is pulled back by the power of the spirit Shigenobu.
how frightening and vindictive this ghost is. The stage set changes to a storyteller's hall. The original creator of this story, Sanyute Encho, now appears. This is the actor Kanzaburo's fourth role in the play. With Mayotaro, Shosuke made his escape to Akatsuka village. At the village, there is a temple called Mankitsuzan Shogetsu-in, and in the temple grounds there is a large hackberry elm tree which is dedicated to the Hakusan Gongen deity. On the trunk are many knobs from which the sap trickles down like milk from a breast. Mayotaro cried as he had no breast from which to feed, so he was fed on this sap until he got bigger. Thus, the lucky child quickly reached the age of 5. The mesh of heaven's net is large, we hear, but nothing escapes. He was eventually able to kill his father Shigenobu's enemy. To celebrate that auspicious occasion, the summer moon rises. As if perplexed by its brightness, a cuckoo flies high in the sky. Leaving nothing but its call, it flew to the moon. Thus, they were avenged. And this brings the ghost story of the breast milk hackberry elm to a close. Now, I thank you all for coming to the theatre and offer you my greetings. It is already 20 years since we began these performances in the month of August, and I would like to thank you all for supporting them. Now, as the Kabuki-za is to be demolished and rebuilt, we won't meet again for a while. But, as the saying goes, clams and scallops all meet in the pot. So like them, I look forward to seeing you all again at the new Kabuki-za. But although the summer will soon come to an end, we won't be saying sayonara for some time. There are another 8 months of sayonaras to come. I'm a mere storyteller, so I won't be able to meet you often. But all the other actors will be performing at the Shimbashi Enbujo Theatre. If you have time and money, please come to see their performances. It will take a while for the new Kabuki-za to be built. So, provided you don't kick the bucket to meet him upstairs, please take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. For the time being, until we meet again. Kaidan Chibusa no Enoki was translated by Okamoto Yuiko and Ronald Cavey and narrated by Paul Griffith.